So, Kasthuri, if you could have one superpower, what would you want that to be?
Wow. To fly. To fly,
Mm-hmm.
because I love going places. I love to travel everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I love to travel around. So I would say to fly.
Awesome. Awesome
Yeah.
choice. Awesome choice. Gary, what would your superpower be?
No, I can't not say fly either. I think
Yeah.
fly would be just amazing. Particularly these days, we can connect with people all around the world just like that, say via LinkedIn. But imagine having a superpower, being able to fly and pack up and go and visit that person in person.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Karen. Yep. Karen, your superpower.
That's a really interesting question. I think I've straight away jumped into my education head there for a second, and I'm sure you wanted me to be more original than that. But when I see little kids sitting on their own and they just can't connect and make friends, I would love to be able to give them the words and the confidence. And I know we can teach it, and I know there's a whole lot of ways we can support that. But it'd just be lovely to be able to fix it like that. So I guess maybe a little magic. A little magic. You could see.
Love it.
I'm sure I could change what I did with that every given day. But yeah, that'd be lovely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love that answer, Karen. And what would your superpower be?
Traveling through time and space. I'm always
teleportation.
Curious.
There you go.
Yes. I want to see people in the past, in different universe, parallel universe, how they live their lives, and just very curious about that. Yeah. So if I could do that, that would be great.
Yep, that is a fantastic choice, I must say. All right, Kasthuri, the last question coming up for you, and in this segment, if you could paint anything, what would you paint?
Paint. I have painted lots of still life, as in like fruits, nature. I enjoy painting fruits especially. Yeah, so much of details to go, because it might look very, very simple. I have done it before and I enjoy doing it, and I would love to explore more of them. Yeah, so it might look like just like, okay, an apple. It might look just so simple, just a round shape and all that, but there are so many details to it. So I enjoy doing details, the shading, the coloring, the textures and all within just like, there are so many shades in red itself. So I love exploring colors and painting fruits especially. So that's what I would love to do more.
Thank you, Kasthuri, for sharing that. Really appreciate it. What would you love to paint?
Globe. I love traveling, and one of my dreams as a kid is to travel all over the world. So I would love to paint a globe.
Awesome. Karen, what would you love to paint?
Well, I paint a little. So the first thing that came to mind, I'd like to paint my parents. They've been just the most amazing, wonderful, loving people. And I'd love to be able to capture that in a painting of them. They have literally just given themselves completely to their family. I mean, they've had jobs and life, etc. But the kindness and the love they have for each other is something you rarely see, that level. So I'd love to be able to capture that in a painting. I think that'd be quite an art. I don't think
that's beautiful.
Might go there, but anyway, we'll see. Maybe one day.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful emotion that you've just expressed there, Karen. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Gary, what would you love to paint?
Like Karen, I was going to say people, but I was thinking more about painting family members. But then to be more original, as you say, Karen, I actually landscapes, because I love the diversity of different landscapes that I've seen on my travels right throughout the world. And I think if I could capture that, my own personal interpretation of those landscapes, that would
No, awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that, Gary. I think landscapes are very, very interesting, and they can be very therapeutic as well. I'm a bit of a photographer myself, and I love doing landscape photography. So I can sort of relate to exactly what you mean when you mentioned that you'd love to paint landscape. So thank you for that, Gary. All right, so thank you so much. It brings us to the end of this segment, which is a rapid fire segment, which actually lets our viewers know a little bit more regarding what makes you tick to a certain extent, what your likes and dislikes are as well, and also sort of gets all of you thinking, because it's not these are certain questions which you may not be quite expecting to a certain extent during a discussion. So thank you so much for sharing your views and your answers with us. We really, really appreciate that.